All right, we are going to start off with a story a little bit heavier than some we talk about here on this show every now and then, but you may have seen this story on social media if you've been on there today. It's the bathroom debate that is blowing up on social media. It all started when an Oklahoma dad took his daughters into an empty women's bathroom at a convenience store. They were on the road in Alabama. He was then confronted by another man who was upset, saying that his wife needed to use the women's restroom and wanted him and his children to get out. That other man you see there standing in the doorway ended up calling the police on the dad and daughters, berating them the whole time. The dad with the daughters recorded that tense interaction, and that video went immediately viral. You can also see in that video an employee at the convenience store trying to defuse the situation and apologizing to the dad and daughters. When the police finally did arrive, they told the dad and daughters using the women's room they did nothing wrong. They also told the little girls that they were there, they were safe, and the police were there to protect them. The comment section on this video lit up with parents sharing what other parents have done or should do in similar situations. Eddie, you are a girl dad. So a dad in the women's room, daughters in the men's room. What's the right move here?
The right move is, he did right. He should have locked the door, though. I don't know if he got locked on the door, but he did right. Sometimes you don't want to bring, when my little girls were little, I didn't want to bring them to the men's bathroom because, you know, men is in there and they might get freaked out and creepy. But if you use the women's bathroom, women will understand this. That's why I don't think the wife, she didn't say anything. She understands little girls. But I don't, he shouldn't have freaked out. It's not that deep. She can hold it until the little girls are done. And yeah, the men's bathroom is nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Truck stop, men's room?
Yeah.
I don't even want to use
that.
it, let alone bring your little girl in that. I can't imagine how this situation would have played out otherwise.
Yeah,
Allison's in the Zoom room.
agree.
Allison, the idea of calling the police on a dad and a daughter, bringing those little girls into a women's room, do you like that or not?
I don't like it at all, Chris. First, let me say congratulations, Sledges. Oh my God, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all are doing it.
Thank
It. Yes. But yeah, Chris, I think that man was crazy. He was just a crazy old man. I think he was jealous because that dude was respectful and responsible and young and good looking. That old man probably didn't take care of his own kids, which is probably why he's being so evil and ignorant. It's like he was not breaking a law. He was not committing any type of crime. And when I saw the whole video, because I saw it this morning, the one little girl was crying because the man was just screaming and yelling. And I thought that was disrespectful. It's like, man, you worried about your wife that's out here sitting down and she's just fine. And this little girl is crying. That man, I think he should go to jail, as a matter of fact, for yelling at that nice father like that.
Yeah, and Melissa, if you watch the entire video like Allison did, the level of restraint from the father who was recording the interaction, impressive, because I don't know that I would have been able to bite my tongue the same way.
This is a safe space, correct?
Always.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and this is just my opinion. I don't really care what anybody else thinks. If this would have been a white man, okay, with his daughters, that older man, would have never been yelling at him like that. But because this was a Hispanic, what appeared to be a Hispanic male with his two daughters, he shouldn't have been belligerent. I applaud the father for going in. Yes, there's different ways of doing it. You could announce yourself, hey, I'm bringing my two daughters in or what have you. But to go all out and then to blur them out, no, I would have posted them all over the internet because that goes to show you, I agree with Allison where she said he probably didn't take care of his daughters that way. But I know for sure that if my husband was still alive, I would not allow my kids to go into the bathroom by themselves, especially with everything that's going on. Yeah. People getting sexually assaulted, adults getting sexually assaulted in the bathroom. I'm not going to let my small children go into the bathroom by themselves. He did good. He should be praised and forget about what the internet says. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Chad, you had little kids one day in the past as well. And I think this is part of the reason there are these family bathrooms now to try to avoid these sort of situations.
Yeah, I have two kids. I'm a girl dad, and I do have a son and a daughter. And if that was me, Chris, I'd be in jail right now.
Yeah, and I don't think most people would blame you, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So my question is,
that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
It did.
What if the tables were turned? You know, me being a mom and I'm bringing my sons in the bathroom.
To the men's room, exactly.
Right.
What do you have this big a deal and call the police on you?
Or the vice versa, or boys coming in the women's bathroom. I mean, this is going on for many years.
I
Parents-
mean, I remember as a
Yeah.
little kid, my mom taking me into the women's room with them, and with
Yeah.
her, and as a kid, even it made me a little uncomfortable, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
you know, it's a tough situation all around.
Hey,
And commendable to that dad for
Yeah.
handling it the way that he did.
These are little things people don't tell you about parenthood.
No,
You know, they don't tell you when you have a little girl,
And
you
this
might have
is
to go
the
use
one
the women's
reason,
bathroom.
even though there are so many negatives to social media, it's so nice to see these sort of situations play out. So not only you know that other people are going through it as well.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's move on now.